my Christ. My. This Christ is even us, the new man. And we are one with him, right? And we have his peace within, and we have his word filling us up. My, what a grace. Right? Surely we can live out him. We can express him. But listen, how much grace you have received, you don't continue to pray. You don't continue to pray. I tell you, within a short time, all the grace will be leaking out. Only prayer can reserve and preserve all the grace you have received. I tell you, only prayer can make the grace you have received so prevailing, so living. Christian life is a grace receiving life, no doubt. Christian life is a grace receiving life. But this grace receiving life needs a praying life to sustain it, to preserve the grace received. You must pray. You must pray. To our physical life, the most important thing is to breathe. To eat is important. To drink is important. But both are not so important as to breathe. I can live without eating for 8 days. Right? And I can still live without drinking for 1 or 2 days. But all the medical doctors, you better check with Dr. Claude Chen. He will tell you probably without breathing for 10 minutes. Right? We need to pray. To pray is to breathe. We need to pray. Don't check with me how to pray. What you should pray. Just pray. Just pray. You see, all the little children, they learn to walk. Actually, I don't think many mothers did teach the little one to walk, how to walk. Just let them walk. Right? Let them walk. First they don't know how to walk, they crawl. Right? They learn to walk by crawling. The more the better. Let them walk. Right? To walk is the exercise of your physical body for breathing. You can never walk without breathing. This is why the jogging, right? The more you jump up, the more you breathe. Right? For the spiritual life, the same thing. You need to pray. You need to pray. So Paul here used the word persevere. Persevere. It does not only mean to continue, only just continue, but what? Strive to continue. You have to strive. Why? I tell you, the whole universe, the whole environment of your living is contrary to prayer.
Right.
And your prayer is going up, you see, up the stream. But the whole environment of your living is down the stream. I tell you, without prayer, you'll be down the stream. Only prayer can keep you up the stream. Just beg you to pick up one exercise. That is, every day you have to pray a number of times. Not just 1, 2, or 3 times. A number of times you must learn to pray. Learn to pray. Don't say, oh, I have no burden to pray. If you say you have no burden to praise, so you don't praise. Right? That means you cease to live. You have burden, or you don't have burden, that doesn't mean anything. You just go to pray. Go to pray. You have nothing to say, don't tell me you have nothing to say. You go to the Lord. Lord, I have nothing to say, Lord. You just go to the Lord and say the same thing. Lord, I come to you, I have nothing to say, I don't know how to pray. Lord, teach me how to pray. Tell me what to pray, Lord, be merciful to me. There's nothing to say. Right? Don't tell anybody. Just go to the Lord and tell Him. Then that is real prayer. You have no burden, you have nothing to say, yet you still go to the Lord. Lord, I come to you, Lord. You know I have no burden, Lord. I have nothing to say to you, Lord. I don't know what to say to you, Lord. I can. This is the most genuine prayer. And this kind of prayer preserves you in the grace. Rather, it preserves the grace for you. Persevere in prayer. And then Paul says, watch therein. Watch in it. Watch in what? Watch in prayer. We need to watch. We need to be very watchful. Our Christian life is also a fighting life. Our whole life is a war. It's a battle. Right? So we need to be watchful. We need to be watchful. That is what? That is to walk in wisdom, redeeming your time, or catching your opportunity. Walk in wisdom, grasping every opportunity. Grasping every opportunity is to redeem your time. We all have to learn to walk in wisdom, you see? So what? So we have to pray for this. Lord, grant me the wisdom, right? That I may contact people in wisdom. That I may talk to people with wisdom. I tell you, to walk this way in wisdom, to talk this way with wisdom, this is exactly just to redeem your time. Oh, how many opportunities the Lord has afforded us that we might have ministered life to others, yet we missed everyone. We missed everyone. Why? Because we talk to people just foolishly. We have had a lot of foolish talks, which we don't need to talk. You see the point? So, these three things, what three things? Persevere in prayer, watch in it, and walk in wisdom. This is the best way to redeem our time. To redeem our time, we need to pray perseveringly. And we need to be watchful. And we need what? We need to exercise the wisdom the Lord has given us. On this whole earth, everybody today is what? Is losing their time. Is missing their opportunity. But we Christians should live a life that is a time-redeeming life. A life that grasps every opportunity. A time that redeems every minute. And such a life must be a life filled with Christ, saturated with Christ, one with Christ, right? Having Christ's peace as an arbitrator in Him, and filled up with Christ's words. Am I right? Expressing Christ all the time by praying, by watching, right? By walking in wisdom. If you are such a person, no doubt your life is a time-redeeming life. You would redeem every minute. You will grasp every opportunity.